In this video, we're going to plant some lupin seeds. Arroyo Lupine is supposed to be pretty good in our environment here, and we're going to plant these seeds. I've already soaked them overnight, so follow along. Here we go. Hang on for the ride.
Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave.
This is Bowtie David. This is the Florida room where we've been starting some seeds. And let me give you a little history on this Arroyo Lupine. This was the one that was recommended to grow best for our southern Florida. Or we're not South Florida, we're actually North Florida, but for our Florida environment. And got it from San Diego Seed Company, of course, last year. I bought it just over a year ago, right at it a year ago. And these are the seeds. Now, these smaller seeds that you see in here, this is what they look like in the package. I'm trying to get this to focus so you can get a real good idea of what that looked like. But you'll notice that some of these look distinctly bigger. And the reason for that is that those seeds that have, well, all these seeds were soaked overnight. I think those seeds that are swollen are the ones that are going to germinate, that are looking good, that are getting ready to go. And I was walking by and saw this and thought, oh my, I need to get this thing in the soil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off in this. There are 47 seeds there. There are 48 cells here. I'm going to put one seed in each cell very carefully. And I got to fill these up first. And so here we go. I got all the little cells filled in here. There's, like I said, 48 cells here. I only need 47. And so I'm going to put one seed in the middle, very carefully, of each of these cells. The ones that have swollen up, I'm going to start down here in this bottom left corner. Again, remember, people, these are my videos. These videos are my logs, and so I will go back and figure out where things are later at a later date when I need to, if I need to, figure out what's growing better and so forth. All right, let me get this all set up. And there you go. 47 seeds. You can see the bigger ones are down. These are all swollen up and looking really good, and they get less swollen, all the way down to the ones that didn't really even seem to change at all after soaking overnight. This is the one cell right here that I did not put anything in. I had a little mishap, but I think I recovered. Let's fill this thing with soil. And you can see here, I'm just covering them over with about a 1/4 inch of soil, which is exactly what the back of the package says. Now, folks, I know this is the end of winter. It says I should be sowing these in the spring. Right now, I'm just curious if these things will even germinate. So we're going to go that far. If they germinate, then we're going to go from there and figure it all out, like I normally do, right? Watch my stuff. You know, I'm always trying to just figure out what's going to work for me. Right now, these lupins need to go in the soil, in my brain, so they are. So, give these things a little bit of a tamp down, and we are going to move on and get these things bottom watered really, really good. And so I'm bottom watering, which means I'm putting water up to about 1/2 inch above the bottom of this tray. It's going to soak up through the bottom. It's called capillary action. That means the water will seep up through the capillaries in the soil. And this soil will be good and moist in a little while. Whenever I'm using this purple can, normally that means it has been sitting for a while so that the chemicals from our water users association, the water treatment plant, can have time to evaporate. This time, not totally, but I think it'll be fine. Most of the time it is when I do that. But yeah, these are kind of just gently packed in there, and those seeds should have real good contact. This is a really long germinating seed. In fact, the package says 14 to 21 days, and we will see how that goes. I'm very curious. So this is going to sit out here in the Florida room for just a little while, a few hours. And once the tops of this is nice and moist through capillary action, I will pull them out and put them in another tray. In fact, this tray right here. Thanks for following along. This has been a quick one. Just wanted to show you me putting the lupins in here on, what is today, the 24th? February 24th. Yeah. I know, date's wrong. I'm weird with these dates sometimes. Maturity date for this seed is 300 days. Wow. This is the future, Bowtie Dave, looking at these seeds 5 days later. And those seeds that didn't soak up, I don't know what that little green thing right there is, but those little seeds that did not soak up any water, nothing has happened down there. I'm going to give it plenty of time. But looky down here, some of these seeds that actually soaked up water and doubled in size. We got 5 new plants coming up. That is so exciting. We're going to keep watching these. All right, y'all. Thanks for following along. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.